Hey guys, it's Michael the Mechanical. I'm currently in hospital for my hypersevered part 2B and it's almost over. Tomorrow I'll be going home. This is my last lot of chemo going through my line into my body. And there's my chemo up there. It's cytotoxic, so it's not really safe. You can't get it on your skin, it'll burn holes through your skin. But I figured it might be worth just, catching up and saying how you're doing, essentially. There's some work I've got to get done on my car, but the problem is I don't think I can do it. I don't know, because it requires pulling apart the entire front of the suspension and rebuilding it. There's a job with the gearbox which has to be done, putting a new gearbox in, which is not going to be easy. It's a bit clunky as well, so I don't know if I like that about my gearbox. I'd rather fix that before going any further. Then there is the exhaust pipe, which was going to be outsourced anyway for around about $600. It might cost more now because of the recession that we're in. What else does the car need? The car needs some body work done to it, which might not be me that does it, but you never know. I could end up doing that body work myself. I don't know. It means pulling out the chairs and getting access to the side panel pillars and beating them out and welding up any little holes that were there with the right tooling, and then that'll be done. If I have the right tooling, that is. I was just looking at my channel to see how it's doing, and I realised I haven't published a video for a while, so I figured I might as well now. I had my birthday this month as well, at the very beginning of the month, so I'm in hospital. I'm still losing my hair, obviously. I know I'm losing hair here now, and my eyebrows and my eyelashes. I have to have eye drops every 6 hours to avoid going blind because of the cytarabine. That's the chemo I'm on currently. Tomorrow I'm going to get some bloods and then I'm going home, pretty much. So there's that. And once this is over, I have a stem cell donor lined up who's going to be essentially donating a litre of blood, which should be technically similar to my own, and protein markers and all that are very similar. It's probably not a perfect match, but it's close, and it's to essentially help create a graft versus cancer, hopefully, and not a graft versus host. That is the aim of getting someone else's stem cells and putting them inside my body to control cancer and avoid it coming back, because that's the best outcome for people with AUL, which is acute undifferentiated leukemia. So once that happens, then I'm going to be at my weakest, because they're going to hit me with even harder with chemo than I've been ever hit. And that's going to be over 7 days, really intense chemo, and then that's conditioning me for stem cell transplant, and then they're going to give me immunosuppressants to make sure my body does not reject the stem cells that are given to me and reject the whatever else is given to me, and that's to try and regrow new bone marrow that's not of my own creation from when I was born, and it's someone else's, to then generate its own stem cells and own antibodies that will then attack all the cancer cells in my body and try to keep them under control if they're going to come back. That way, I have a good chance of having a long life. And it's going to take me years to get my hair back, but at least I still have some hair. Which is okay. I mean, I don't have a full head of hair, but better than nothing to have something at least. But it's a long road ahead. Not something I expected to happen to me, but it happened, and it's unfortunate. This is what happens to people. Sometimes you have a lot of different people in the world, and this can happen to anyone. This can happen to you, it could happen to me, which has already happened to me, so I guess, unfortunately, that's just how it is. We now need to work towards recovery. We need to work towards the next goal. I'm trying to encourage my parents to just focus on getting an electric car, because that's going to be cheaper for us in the long term because of price of bills and fuel and stuff. It's going to just get crazier, and we've already got a lot of solar on our roof, So we might as well take advantage of that power and recharge a car with it instead of, getting the credits, put it back into the car. Because all we're going to get is 14 cents for it, or 12. So at least if we use that power before it goes to the grid, it's a lot cheaper, because even though we end up getting 12 cents a kilowatt, we're going to end up paying not 48 cents anymore, but probably pay more like 72 cents per kilowatt, which is going to be sucky because it's going to double in price. But anyway, I guess that's fair enough. We'll leave it there, and I'll keep getting on with whatever I was doing and figure something out. Thank you, everyone. Michael Mechanical out.